Hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Beer Talks. I'm Jake. He's Mark. He's Mark. I'm Jake. And welcome back.
Mark. Welcome.
That was a good last episode we had.
It was a long episode, man.
That pumpkin.
I hope you all enjoyed it.
If not, go to our playlist. It's a great pumpkin episode. Great episode. Great beer. But we're back today with... This is a very interesting episode.
Yeah. So, we're looking for breweries to look at. I'm walking down the aisle, and I've talked about a lot about this. When you walk into a store and you're walking down the beer aisle, what draws your attention? What do you take? Give it a glance and go, okay, I'll move on. Maybe I'll go back to that one. This specific brewery struck out to me right away. They had two other beers in the aisles, but this is Paladin Brewing, based in Youngstown, Ohio. I think their address isn't even Youngstown. It's Austintown, Ohio. I'd never heard of Austintown, Ohio. But I guess it's a town outside of Youngstown.
I was going to look it up, but I forgot my phone's recording.
Yeah. They market themselves as Youngstown, Ohio beer. But beer cans, awesome labels. They're Dungeons and Dragons themed. So I don't know if you're into that. If you're not into that, that's fine. But it's like knights and dragons and saving the princess kind of stuff. But I looked at the beers and I was like, oh, these are kind of cool labels, but also they're good looking beers. I've never had any of these beers. This is our first time trying them, so it's not like our other episodes where we've had these beers before.
Or have had these breweries.
Neither one of us has ever been to Paladin. I've never had these beers before, so this is the first time. This is blind reaction.
Where did you get these at?
These are at Meyer in Avon.
Okay.
Meyer, don't sleep on Meyer. Meyer has some good beer selections.
He said, their craft beer selection is pretty good.
It's not bad. It's not good as Giant Eagle. I really like Giant Eagle's beer selection. Build your own 6-packs. I think Kroger does that too, but I like Meyer. Meyer's good.
Gotcha.
We've got let's start with this one. I want to save that one for later.
That one sounds delicious. So
yeah, this is the Belgian Devil.
Belgian Devil.
It is a Belgian Dubbel. So it's a double. When you normally hear double, it's twice the amount of alcohol content. Oh. This is a 7.8% low IBU Belgian beer.
Can you buy me dinner first? Straight to the doubles.
I'm not gonna pour the whole thing. I gotta save you some.
Obviously.
Paladin Brewing. I guess they've got like an old timey German style tap room. I just looked it up on Instagram. They're on Instagram. Paladin Brewing. PaladinBrewing.com. We'll link all of that in the description.
We'll have all that on the screen right there in front of you.
I don't know if I'm pointing in the right spot.
You will. It will be somewhere down there.
The pour is cool. Good CO2 content. It's not too bubbly. It's not
I like the color already.
It is. It is a. I don't know if you call this an amber.
Yes, I would say it's an amber.
They describe it. Yeah, caramel.
Yeah, okay.
Rich, malty, hoppy, mildly spicy. So there's probably going to be some.
What?
When you put rye in beer, it kind of gives like a little bit of a spice to it. Okay. Like you ever had a red ale? Yeah, there's a little bit of rye in those. Okay. And they taste red. Okay. So smell is good. It smells like a German beer. I guess Belgian is
so I
not
can't
really
smell it so much.
Yeah, dealing with a little sickness there, but
yeah, a little congestion. But I like the color.
I'm ready to go for it. We've been waiting for this. Initial notes are really sweet. There's a lot of caramel flavors.
That it has like.
I'm not getting a lot of there is a malty flavor to it.
Yes, I think that's what it is.
Not a lot of hops, which is fine. I mean, you're not supposed to have hops with these German beers.
It was like a subtle bitter-sweet thing.
Yeah,
on like the back part of my tongue. Mm-hmm. It was really nice. It's like a full beer in your mouth.
Yes, that is a full beer. It's a full. It's not harsh to go down. You can't taste
it's smooth.
Which is crazy. This is so for the viewers. It's a 7.8%. So that's like a Christmas ale.
That's nice.
To kind of compare that to it.
Right.
It's a good beer. I would drink this again.
Oh yeah, it's nice. I like it.
The caramel flavor is really good. I'm not normally a fan of that sweet caramelness, but this is really good. I've been waiting for a beer. We've been waiting for like an hour for one of our microphones to charge.
We had some technical difficulties, so it's like
So we've been waiting. I mean, we've been drinking some other beers on tap, but like
yeah,
this has been
nice.
well waited.
It's nice and smooth and just like
yeah.
I kind of want to say like velvety. Like
I'm a little worried at how quick that went down, because I know that's a strong beer.
A little bit left you want.
Yeah. God, the color is great.
Dude, yeah, I was gonna say that's really nice color.
I'd be curious. You probably wouldn't want to put this on a like on nitro, but it'd be really it'd be smooth on nitro. If we're looking at flavor, I'm trying to think how I'm gonna rate these like color, flavor. If I want to break it down even more, but I don't think I can. I think I just have to give it what it is.
What we got, Mark? Hit it with the number. What you got?
It's a 4.5. We have to go back and check the tapes. I think this is my highest rated beer that we've tried. This is really good, and I know what's coming next. I know the other beer that we're gonna do, but this is
4.5.
4.5.
That's where we go.
It's good.
We got a confirmed 4.5 from Mark.
You sound surprised.
I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised that I'm surprised you gave it a 4.5. Yes.
I wonder if that gives a little hint on your rating there.
A little bit. I like it a lot. It's a really good beer. It's like, you know me, I usually lean towards one side, but this is really good.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't even looked at the can yet. I looked at that can.
It's pretty sweet. That can is probably the coolest can that they had. I'm trying to think of the other beers they had. I can't remember. They had an ale. They had a Pilsner. It was pretty cool, but that can was like, stuck out to me.
I got the number.
You got it. Let's hear it.
4.25.
4.25. All right. Ain't a bad rating. I mean, Paladin Brewing ain't a bad rating so far.
That's good. Y'all cooking with some gas with this, Daddy.
I have not. I think this will deserve a visit. It's an hour and a half away from my house right here. It's literally on the border. I mean, Youngstown's already on the border of Ohio.
Right.
But like, it's going to be a visit. I'm going to have to go out to Paladin Brewing.
That was really good.
Yeah. They are independent craft brewers. They're part of the Independent Craft Brewer Association, so they're not a big name brewing company. This is a smaller company. Think like Basco Brewery in Lorraine. Think like Unplugged in Elyria. This is this kind of brewery. I don't know if they serve food, but even if they don't, this is food.
I would just go there for beer.
This is enough. This is worth it.
So Mark is 1 for 1 so far. So this next one is from the same brewery, Paladin.
Paladin. Yep.
Paladin. Dreamsicle is orange vanilla ale, 4.7 ABV. So a nice little light beer.
Yeah. About a Bud Light as far as alcohol goes.
Yep.
I think Bud Lights are 4.5, and I think Bud Heavies are 5.
Yep.
Now, I don't know if we've had an orange cream ale on before. I know we tried a local ESP Brewing. I'm a growler member there. They have an orange seltzer, and that thing is as orange as your cup. Like, it comes out that orange.
Really?
Emily ordered one, and it literally came out like that. And about halfway through her beer, I look over, and her lips are orange. Her teeth are orange. And I'm like, funny. Oh, Emily, you're a little orange there, hon. But I haven't had an orange cream ale. I've always... It's my favorite, so any kind of candies, I like orange flavor.
Just fill it up.
Yeah, just go for it. To me, it looks a lot like a I mean, it looks like a Bud Light.
Yeah, it does. It does look like a Bud Light, so that's why I'm kind of like looking at it like
it's light colored. I mean, it's how you would imagine a beer. So the other one had a pretty cool description, but flavors: orange, vanilla, touch of fairy dust. Ooh,
touch of fair.
Magically to create this enchanting beer that tastes like a midsummer's dream. May not be a magic spell, but if you believe, the fairies just may sprinkle you with joy and laughter. This sounds like a children's book. Paladin Brewing, I know, I get what you're going for.
I like it.
You're trying to head into like the mythical creatures D&D shit.
I like it,
but maybe you could write children's books because it sounds like it.
Stop.
I'm not trying to roast them, but like I think it's cool.
That's funny. That
their brewing logo, the eye is a sword, and it almost reminds me of like sword and stone kind of thing.
Okay. So the color of this beer is kind of like throwing me off. It looks like a Bud Light. It looks like like a typical light beer.
And we've talked about how the color can kind of throw you away from a beer.
There's been some colors.
Like I know you talked about it when you first started drinking beers. Like you didn't like stouts, and the color of the stout threw you off.
Oh, it was dark. I was like, bro, what? But now, like, that's what I like a lot.
And then you tried IPAs, and you realized that IPAs can be any color. They can be black. They can be pale. They can be amber. They can be everything.
Yes, but you taught me to like some IPAs, just like there's some stouts. I'm sure I've introduced you to that.
Yeah,
like, you know what? This ain't too bad.
Yeah, the color's great. I haven't even smelled it yet. I haven't even gone into the. Okay, whew. That is.
Even though I'm kind of congested, like I got it. Like,
citrus. It's heavily citrus smelled, but not like. In my mind, it doesn't smell like an orange peel, right? Like you're not getting that citrus oil, but it smells a lot more like.
Let's go. I need parts. I need. I'm so intrigued by this right now.
That is that's good.
That's good. I like it.
I hate that that's already. Every time I have a good beer, my response is, "Oh, that's good. That's good." I need to come up with some better words.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, you need some. We need some catchphrases.
I know.
Catchphrase.
I don't know about catchphrases. The orange. A lot of times with fruit beers or any kind of beers that you're adding, fruiting or creaming or like the milkshake IPAs, things like that. You tend to not get that flavor all the way through the beer, right? It's either on the front end or it's on the back end. When I made my pumpkin beer, you immediately get a little hint of pumpkin and then it's gone, right? It doesn't sit within your mouth as the flavor like that. Like you don't have that throughout. This beer, you have that orange flavor throughout. I think the cream kind of like it's just the smoothness of the consistency of the beer, but the orange, you get that flavor all the way through.
Right.
It's still there. Like I mean,
it was beautiful.
I imagine like having like a Fanta float, like a root beer float, but with Fanta.
Oh, really?
You never had that? Oh my gosh! I like this. This also takes me back to memories. As a child. The ice cream truck, I would always get the orange creamsicles.
Really?
And that was my favorite.
Orange creamsicles, your shit.
I like the orange creamsicles, and I like the strawberry shortcake.
With
the crunches on it.
I'll shout out the chocolate one.
I love the strawberry shortcake. Love the orange creamsicles, man.
I'm digging.
But this is like the orange creamsicle for the adult.
I do like
it. I would call it a dessert beer. Because I think that's what they went for. It's sweet. I don't taste beer at all.
I don't taste beer.
Like you can't say that this is like a pilsner or an ale. I mean, it's an ale, but like
I can't.
Very opposite ends of the spectrum. They went for a very traditional German beer, that's what I kind of wanted to do. I wanted to get the opposite ends of their beer making. But this is like their like experimental. I'm gonna make some fruit, throw it in a beer, and
we're just gonna try this out, guys, and see what happens.
Yeah, I wanted two beers that really represented them.
So, with my congestion, I tasted that one more. This one I canned a little bit, but it's smooth. I I'm getting some of the orange, some of the cream.
Yeah. You know what this tastes like? And this is going to bring back some memories, I hope, for some people. And I don't know why they ever got rid of them. But the Lifesaver...
the cream... Yeah.
Yeah, the cream swirls. What were they called?
Yeah, cream swirls.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
So.
But the Lifesaver cream candies, like the strawberry ones, orange ones, that's what this tastes like. I don't know why they ever got rid of them. Bring them back, Lifesavers. They were delicious candies.
I'm way ahead of the time. Got canceled.
Yeah,
canceled. I'm digging it though.
That's an empty glasser.
That's an empty. Whoa.
Empty glasser. You know, I mean, I don't think I'll ever have a beer that I'll throw away on camera, but that one was a. I would 10 out of 10 would drink that again.
Oh. What's your number?
No, that wasn't the number. No, I don't think I've ever had a 5. Like,
it's gonna be hard to get a 5 from us.
You ever watch Beer Fest?
No.
Oh, we gotta watch Beer Fest. There's a part in the movie where they find this recipe, and immediately they're like, they make it and they brew it. They somehow know how to brew beer. They make it, and they're like, "That's a perfect beer. That's it. That's the perfect beer." Like, I want to swim in it. I want to bathe in it. I'm probably not saying that on camera, but watch Beer Fest. There's a really great scene about that. They say some pretty vulgar things, but it's hilarious. I love it. It's the same guys that make Super Troopers. So like,
okay.
Back to the beer. Sorry, Paladin Brewing Company. If I'm rating this beer, I'm giving it a 4.25. That's a solid beer.
I'm at a 4. I'm white rich, but 4.
Yeah.
So Paladin Brewing, thank you for the imaginative cans, the beautiful storytelling, and the great beer.
Absolutely.
Because this was a pleasant surprise. He surprised me. I was like, I got one local, and I got this one. I'm like, what? I'm like, all right, bro.
I had no idea we were doing this.
You're the beer guy.
Yep.
I'm just here to drink the beer. But thank you for making some pretty good fucking beer. So it was a quick recap. 4 or 5 on the
4 or 5 on the Belgian Dubbel.
And I had a 4.25 on the Belgian.
I do a 4.25 and a Dreamsicle. You gave
and
me
I had a 4.
All right.
But until next time, folks, hope you enjoy. And remember to drink responsibly. Until next time, he's Mark, Jake, Mark, and this is Beer Talks.
See ya.